Let's find out what's happening in commodities. Manisha is here, as always, with the latest. Manisha, so what's captivating your imagination this Friday morning?
Well, sugar, let's get some sweet in on this Friday morning. And if you look at the prices itself, they have been gaining. I'm talking about sugar right now because in this week itself, we've seen prices gain up by nearly 3.5%. For the Indian markets, the prices have gained up by 6.5%. So when you look at Maharashtra S30 grade, that is what we consume, by the way, the prices really have gained up in the last couple of months from 3,360 to 3,800. The cost of production still is around 3,950 to 4,000. And if you are exporting sugar, the pricing that the markets are getting is at 4,300. So that really is the maths coming in out from there. When you look at the global sugar prices, well, they are trading above 21 cents a pound, which also is a 2-month highs. So whether it is about Indian markets, Brazil, Thailand, the major producers, and US, we have seen the prices continue to gain up. The reason that you are looking at prices gaining, one, the reason comes in from India itself, because we've seen output decline by 12% on a season-on-season, year-on-year so far. So that clearly has been supportive. Apart from that, while India has reopened sugar exports, in the international markets, that 10 lakh tons doesn't really mean too much. For the Indian markets, though, when we are looking at a lower crop as compared to previous year, the 10 lakh tons going out of the country has taken the prices on the higher side. Out of this 10 lakh tons of export, which has been allowed by Indian government, 2 lakh tons, the industry tells us, is already exported and 3 lakh tons has been contracted. This, remember, is open until September 2025, so there is still a lot of time for them to export this. Apart from that, apart from India, for the markets, it also is about the sugar mills in India closing early due to cane shortages. So within India itself, there are various reasons that you have seen leading to increase in prices. For the global markets, it has to do with Brazil, where we're looking at average rainfall declining, and that's weighed on the crop. Unica says that 5% of a lower side on crop is what they're estimating for this year coming in from Brazil as well. Interestingly, when it comes to India, while we are looking at a lower crop this time around, last time was 32 million tons. This time, if you look at various Indian associations and companies, they are putting the crop estimates on the lower side. 272 is what ISMA said. 270 lakh tons is what National Federation of Sugar talks about. 265 is what ISTA is also saying. So we are looking at a major gap when it comes to sugar output expectations itself. When you look at some other agencies and companies as well, they're talking about output at around 268 lakh tons. 280 lakh tons is what Mere Commodities seems to be talking about. So the lowest is 264 and the highest 280. And within this, you will see a sugar output coming in for this year. Last year was 332. So we are looking at much lower sugar production this time around, and that clearly has been supportive for prices.
Right, Manisha, thank you very much for that. That's commodities in focus.